So you have multiple roles, right? And one of them is making policy decision and one is communicating with the public. So how do you balance internal communication, strategy, policy with public communication?
Yeah, really good questions. And a lot of the stuff that we do internally is we look at, we look at all the different scenarios and we argue or discuss and debate. I guess debate is the best word about what does this really mean, and what are the influences? Why are we seeing this group of people being more effective than that group of people? What is the best way to approach things? And so there's a lot of opportunity and space to talk about a wide variety of options. What I'm learning, though, is when I talk to the public, nuance is a challenge. And if you sound like you're trying to, some things need to be a bit more direct and black and white, even though they might be shades of gray when you're talking about things, because nuance can be seen as oh, well, she doesn't really believe in it. So things like, should I get vaccinated? The answer is absolutely, unequivocally, yes. When, in a one-on-one conversation with people, I would say, well, here's your risks, here's the benefits, here's the things that you need to be concerned about, here's how the vaccines work, and you go through that conversation. But when I communicate in a press briefing to the public, if you say, well, you have to look at the risks and benefits, people hear, oh, she's saying no. So it is really interesting how we have to be, I need to be really, really clear about specific things and then make sure that we give the caveats in a language that is understandable and doesn't undermine the importance of the specific message, whatever it is. So it's complicated. I mean, knowledge translation is not easy because sometimes there's a teeny little bit of risk and you want people to be aware of that risk, but it's not like it's not like it's 50-50, right? The risk of getting sick with COVID if you're somebody who's 70 and the risk of the vaccine, I mean, it's like logarithmic scale more risky to get sick with COVID. So, but yeah, there is this very small risk that you're going to have a reaction to the vaccine, and that's real. But how do you put that in a perspective that people can understand and still support them making their own decisions about them?
It's coming down kind of heavy, but I'm not shy. Throw my thrash to the puddle and I'm feeling fine. I got rain